Good morning, and welcome to our continuing series on homeopathy with our beloved Dr. Pachegaonkar. Namaste. We have done a lot of vitamins in the past, but I think we haven't covered D3 as yet. Please tell us about that.
D group vitamins are very important, and among them even D3 is the most crucial one. Mainly D3 is available from the sun. The skin needs to be exposed to tender sun where the intensity of ultraviolet B rays is between 290 to 320 nanometer intensity. And if our skin is exposed to this ultraviolet B rays, then our body develops a precursor form of vitamin D3. And this precursor form of vitamin D3 is safe because whenever there is a vacuum or a need, it is converted into full-fledged D3. So there would be no toxicity. As we know, this vitamin D is fat soluble. So the toxicity is also equally dangerous. So we always advocate that have vitamin D3 from the source of sun rays, so that you don't have chance of getting toxicity. At the same time, adequate supply will be there. Only precaution is if your skin is white, like westerners, from people from temperate climate, that skin is more vulnerable for the toxicity of sun. If the ultraviolet B rays are of beyond 320 nanometer intensity, there would be toxicity. So there the exposure has to be a guarded one. So what we advocate is that every minute if the person keeps on rotating in 180 degree, so that at a time the skin is not exposed for a longer period at certain place.
Turning around
In 180 degree, or one can walk to and fro for a minute like this. So that ensures. If the skin is dark, especially like colored people, like we Indians, especially the South Indians, darker the skin, less is the absorption of vitamin this D3.
Is it ever enough?
So we suggest longer exposure to these ultraviolet B rays, and that too again in a guarded fashion. Only hitch is if the sun rays should not enter our eyes, because in eyes the photosensitivity is there. So if eyes are exposed more to the direct sun rays, the pigmentation will be again more, the skin gets darker. It is not the direct exposure to sun, but the exposure of eye to the sun which gives more pigmentation. So we suggest the person to lie down in sun with maximum skin exposed, with head towards east. So our eyelids work as a shield for sun rays, and then it works like a canopy, and person goes on getting exposed. So for maintenance dose, for average colored person, 20 to 25 minutes exposure is needed for adequate supply, whereas for a white skin person even 10 minutes exposure should be fine. But this is very crucial. Like if you expose yourself properly, say for 90 days in a year, that much vitamin D3 is enough for the whole year.
Oh, so it's stored as a precursor.
Yes, it is stored as a precursor, and for whole of 1 year we can have it.
Wonderful, thank you.